Hello, neighbors! Now, baby, if y'all thought Baddies Gone Wild was gonna calm down after all the fighting last episode, then bless your hearts, because these girls came back ready to continue the chaos. We start with the aftermath of Lauren and Maloney, and let me tell you, the tension was still thicker than a church lady's stockings. Lauren is over there calling Maloney a drunk, while Maloney is trying to act like she's unbothered. Meanwhile, Baby Tyson and Becky are going back and forth because Baby Tyson wants to know why Becky cares so much about what everybody thinks. And honestly, neighbors, that's a valid question because Becky be inserting herself into everybody's business like she's getting paid per opinion. Then we have Deva and Kuda K sitting down to discuss why Kuda and Becky ended up fighting. While they're trying to make sense of the madness, Lauren and G-Baby are discussing Alana and Maloney's friendship. Apparently, Alana made it very clear that Maloney isn't going anywhere. Translation: the alliance is still intact and the beef is still fresh. For about 5 minutes, it looked like these girls remembered they were on a vacation. Everybody jumped in the pool, they were laughing, splashing around, and actually having fun. I almost got emotional. I said, look at the growth. Then I remembered what show I was watching. The next morning, Leandra said she didn't care that she received the most votes the night before. In her mind, she's still a baddie, and she's standing 10 toes down on that. Meanwhile, Deva and Kuda K are trying to understand why Maloney called a whole house meeting just for absolutely nothing to be accomplished. Baby, not a solution, not an agreement, not a resolution, just vibes and accusations. Then they started calling Maloney an alcoholic, and I knew that conversation was headed straight to hell. Elsewhere, Lauren, G-Baby, Baby Tyson, and Leandra are discussing Lauren and Baby Tyson's new friendship, which honestly makes sense because nothing bonds people faster than having the same enemies. Lauren starts talking about how Maloney is always in somebody else's business, and before you know it, Leandra calls Alana over so they can hash things out. Neighbors. You know what happens every time somebody says they want to talk. Lauren and Alana started arguing, and within seconds, the conversation turned into another fight. From what I saw, Lauren looked like she was getting the better of Alana. There was swinging, grabbing, security running, and by the end of it, Alana looked like she caught the worst of the exchange. And baby, was she mad. The tension escalated even more when the girls started moving Kuda K's belongings. Lauren immediately starts saying she's not fighting and accusing the girls of trying to jump her. Well, that lasted about 30 seconds. Because Lauren and Alana ended up fighting again, and neighbors, Alana got beat again. At this point, security probably knew both of their social security numbers. Then while all that was happening, Baby Tyson decided she had unfinished business of her own and whooped Maloney. One thing about Baby Tyson, she's not waiting for an invitation to fight. But she wasn't done. Baby Tyson marched into Alana's room and threw 2 beds over the balcony. 2, not 1. 2 whole beds. The producers probably started calculating damages immediately. Then Lauren and Alana fought again. Yes, neighbors, again. At this point, they have fought so many times they should qualify for frequent flyer miles. Baby Tyson comes running out of the room. Becky decides she wants some action, and suddenly Baby Tyson is squaring up with Becky's big bully self. Then Deva and Maloney start fighting. Then Alana tries to jump into that situation. But plot twist. Mimi sneaks Alana before she can fully get involved. Baby, the way these girls were popping up in fights like surprise guests at a birthday party had me exhausted. By the end of the episode, we had house meetings that accomplished nothing, pool parties that lasted 5 minutes, friendships forming through mutual enemies, beds flying off balconies, and enough fights to keep security working overtime. At this point, the only thing surviving in this house is chaos. Stay nosy, stay anonymous, and I'll see y'all next time for more mess, confusion, and furniture abuse.